Hey everybody, it's Ben in Beta, and today I wanted to do a quick update video on the Kuat rack. I am still loving this rack, and the major reason for that is just configurability, the lightness, the way everything's put together, just really well made, and it's suiting my needs perfectly. But you might notice something a little bit different about the truck right now, and that is that the Kuat rack is back into its mid-height configuration. I'm going to be taking a long trip that I did not need the tent for, so you can see the tent back there. So we took off the 4x4 Colorado Ultra Mini. That'll go back on about a month and a half or so, but you can now see what it looks like in mid-height if you haven't watched some of my other videos. And then from the time to get the tent off and put it back into the mid-height, I think it was about 2 hours total time. My neighbor helped me with some of it, and then I did some of it myself, and I was kind of putsy. Probably could have done it in like an hour and 15 minutes if I had his help the entire time, but I didn't really need it. So we're back into the mid-height rack. When I get back from my trip, what I'm planning for running this rack is to probably put on this riser kit here. You want to see what that looks like. But then these crossbars actually go on top of the risers. And my hope is between putting this in the full height here, using all three crossbars and getting this up as high as I can, I'm going to be able to clear my camera enough to be able to use that with my tent not quite fully being over the top of the vehicle, but having it a little bit lower, so it should be a little bit better for gas mileage and for handling, tippiness, all those types of things too. So that's kind of what the plan is when we get back. It's possible we would run it also just without the risers and see what that's like too. I should be able to still see out the back through the rear view mirror without the digital camera, and that's fine as well. It's just nice to be able to see out the back and see what's going on. I figure I need close to 5 inches with the riser, and then about another 1.5 inches or so with the crossbar on top of that. We should be really pretty close. And the camera does maybe point down a little bit too. So as long as it's not completely blocked by the tent, we'll be all right. But I don't know if it's gonna work or not, so we're gonna give it a try. The other nice thing about the risers would be, it gives you a little bit more room to get underneath everything if you need to get in the back of the truck. And while I don't have it in at the moment, I have that T-mat system, and that allows me to slide everything in and out. So I don't really need to do that too much other than to maybe tie some things down in the back, which I do have access on that side pretty easily too. It's just crazy how configurable this Kuat system is. But I'm excited to see what the tent will be like in the mid-height configuration, risers or no risers, when that time comes too. But again, just wanted to give you an update on like what you can all do with this rack and just how configurable it is and how easy it is to do. And again, I didn't film myself changing the heights, but basically you're just taking these 4 covers off at each corner and putting in a middle piece or taking it out. It really doesn't take that long, and you just adjust the top. With 2 people, it took almost no time at all. It was really super easy and quick. So hopefully you found this video helpful. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this out to anybody you think might find this rack helpful on their truck. And this does fit almost every truck in the market. So definitely something to check out no matter what truck you have. If you have any questions, leave those in the comments. And if you have a Kuat rack, let me know how the rack is for you. I'd be really super interested as well. So thank you so much for watching. Remember, live your life in beta, and we'll see you next time.